So the first part of my testing, just understanding the capture order when it is created, paid, or fulfilled, and then also how does fulfillment happen. Right, so first up is when an order is created. So that is, order comes in from Shopify, client hasn't paid it or anything like that. It syncs through to Cin7 as unpaid, unfulfilled, whatever. Obviously, if it's not paid or fulfilled in Shopify. Next up is paid. So a client pays a little deposit or pays a full amount. Sales syncs over to Cin7, fully marked as paid, and then obviously fulfillment needs to happen in Cin7. Then finally, marked as fulfilled. So that is, client pays for it online and we ship it through Shopify to them, and then it'll sync over to Cin7. Next up is obviously the fulfillment settings. So is it no picking? Is it auto pick back? Is it auto pick back ship or load data from Shopify? So this is partial picking, and then obviously the load data from Shopify is, if it's unfulfilled in Cin7, and then if someone goes ahead and fulfills it in Shopify, that'll sync over back into Cin7. Right, so next up, important on the settings is obviously the location for online sales, selected as main warehouse. And then here at the bottom, excuse the example names, but we have the Cape Town warehouse, who is Chris's house, Paris being Carl's Special 3PL, and then shop location being main warehouse. So we're expecting that all online sales should populate through to make. Next up, what sales did I process? So I processed 2 sales, order 1048 and 1050. So both of them are different payment methods, right? And then also both of them are unfulfilled. So opening up the first sale, second sale. Right, so first one is the online order, i.e. through the website, processed on the back end here on this website. Shop location being the default, so it should sync through to main warehouse, unfulfilled, and so on. I did enable the first time I synced, everything was on created. I synced those orders through to Cin7. Right, so what happened? Sale 1048 and 1050. So look, 1048 order came in. Obviously, online warehouse, so we're expecting main warehouse to sync through. Cool. Next sale that I did is in Paris. So I processed that through the point of sale. So I'm expecting that if it syncs through, it should go to the Paris location for reserving stock, and then obviously all the payment and originating the sale. So uncreated, all of this should sync through to Cin7. Looking at these sales, 1050, and you'll see that the orders has been created, location being Carl Special 3PL. Just a reminder that it was the one that was mapped here to Paris. So exactly what we wanted to do. It originated in point of sale location. It synced through to Carl Special 3PL, which is the Paris location in Cin7. Right. So next up, we updated the Shopify integration to paid. So this was the specific bug we spoke about. So it is, if a paid order syncs through from Shopify, if it originated in Paris, the expectation should be that it syncs through to Cin7 under the main warehouse location. That's the bug that we're expecting. Theoretically, what should happen is it should sync from Shopify, POS Paris location, right through to Cin7, reserve the stock in Paris Shopify location, and then once the fulfillment is triggered from that location, it creates the fulfillment, right? So next sale, the in-store sale, you can see here, same order, 1052, we changed the setting to paid, right? We sync that through. You can see point of sale Paris, Paris location there. synced over to Cin7. Let's go to 1052. And you'll immediately notice on the screen that it did sync through to Carl's special 3PL. And it is reserving stock in Carl's 3PL for the specific item. Right, so again, hasn't been fulfilled, hasn't been paid or anything, so it just it synced over as partially paid. Sorry. All right, so let's double check that with another sale. Looking at these sales, so again, this customer here, so 1054, both paid and fulfilled from the Paris location. So change the setting to fulfillment. So expectation should be for 1054 to sync over to the Paris location. So Carl's special 3PL, and then reserve the stock in that location. Right. Next order that I placed is this order right here, point of sale. So again, on the POS in the Paris location, process the sale from the Paris location. So you'll see partially paid or fully paid again, syncing on paid again, just investigating that specific bug. Sale gets created in Cin7 here at the top, 1057. Again, syncing through all the right information. Carl special 3PL, reserving the stock in the right location. Okay. Right, so final test of what I think could be the issue is usually if you have something like omnichannel enabled, or you have an online store but you fulfill from Paris, or you have a sale in Paris and you fulfill from online. Because of this Shopify integration saying all online sales, so basically what it says is if you touched on the sale through the Shopify backend or admin screen, if you will, it'll default to this main warehouse, right? So what did I do? I went on the app, created a draft sale, parked the sale under drafts, and then I have it here in front of me, right? So again, I could go into the app, clear it there, then it should sync through to Carl's location or the Paris location. And then if it's a draft sale and I go into the back end and edit the sale, I can mark it here as mark as paid. You'll see it says here is where it originated, but the shop location just updated. So when you create the sale or you edit the sale or there's omnichannel fulfillment, Shopify will default to the online location or where it was actually processed. So if I go into the integration screen now and I load the sale because we're expecting it to load from Shopify, and I process the sale, and I load it, you'll see it syncs over again as Carl's special 3PL. All right, so what did we just prove? Again, backend data sale, it changes this to shop location. It still says it originated in point of sale Paris, and then the moment we mark this as fulfilled, just quickly make sure all our statuses are correct. I load the sale again. Now mark this as fulfilled. Right, so let's have a look here. Again, originated in point of sale. Order, pick, pack, ship. So clicked on the order, you'll see fulfillment happened, location was updated to main warehouse. Right. So just a quick recap. No matter how you sync Shopify with Cin7, if you have the sale originating in a point of sale or in online, it'll use that location to reserve the stock up until the point that it's actually fulfilled, right? So exactly what we wanted to do, right? So that if you do omnichannel fulfillment, that it actually shows in the right places, right? What's the downside of this? So as you can see, the sale syncs through as Carl's special location, right? So Cin7 reserves the stock in that location for that item up until the point that it's actually fulfilled in Shopify and it updates to main warehouse, right? So what can this lead to? One, main warehouse, you're overselling. So you'll run into problems there because you are shipping stock there for orders that occurred in Carl's warehouse, because there wasn't stock. So you're shipping from there. What's the other side of that? Is Carl's warehouse, or Carl's 3PL, if there is stock in that location, Cin7 will undersell. So Shopify will show you have 10, we are reserving the one that you're actually shipping from the main warehouse, and do the stock reservation and update with correct. I hope this clears things up.